Sunday afternoon contest throughout the OHL.
Kerbashian's the guy to look out for. He could be keeping up with the Kerbashians here this afternoon.
Off the draw, Philip Lane takes it and dumps it deep for the Battalion. Blues picked up on the far side. Ian Waters has it across the blue line, swings it into Sam Carrick, gets around Flemington to the front of the net. Raymond makes the save, but Carrick follows up and scores. The Battalion lead 1-0.
There's a situation right there of keep your stick on the ice, kids. Sam Carrick gets his own rebound, slots it home. It's 1-0. And who else to open the scoring for the Battalion but Sam Carrick? Let's take a look at that one more time. It's a well, it looks like a harmless 3-on-3 rush. Carrick able to get over his man, takes the shot right there, and Carrick with a nice rebound and able to slot it home. Great individual effort there from Carrick. Gets around his man, takes a shot, keeps his stick down on the rebound. It's 1-0.
Back across the Battalion blue line, right in shot. Colleen with the save, rebound, they score! Power play goal, Brandon Francisco ties the game at 1. 29 seconds into the power play, and the Sting capitalize.
My question in terms of that penalty kill were, where were the green shirts? I'd love to see that replay, simply because it looked like it was a 3-on-0 opportunity. We'll have to see exactly where the penalty killing units were and where their assignments were and which ones were missed. As we take a look at this one more time, it looks like McQueen is able to beat his man, and absolutely right. Brandon Francisco left all alone in the slot there with a big rebound. Colleen left helpless, slots it home. It's tied at 1. And there's a
fight off the draw. Alex O'Neill and Kyle Newber, two guys that are more than willing to go after it. Newber lost. He gets a big right in. O'Neill drops one. Both men as O'Neill and Newber go inside the blue line, and Kyle Newber skates quickly off to the box.
Newber was quick to celebrate that one. He felt like he had an edge there. O'Neill is having a couple of words there to Newber. You can't see him on screen right now, but he's having a couple of words to him in the box. Perhaps O'Neill would like a rematch, but
sends it gingerly down the ice. Philip Lane goes after it, hammers his man in the corner, and down heavily is Anthony Donati. Presisinger comes over to challenge Lane. Waters comes over as well, and Donati went down in a heap as both players collided in the corner.
Let's take a look at the impact here. Both players are chasing after the puck. Both of them have their faces to the boards, and ooh, that is messy. Philip Lane.
One of those plays that watch the edge of the skate as he just loses the right foot coming in, and then all the weight was put on that right foot, and that's why Anthony Donati slammed into the corner board. Peters moves it along the boards. Alberga will get it outside of his own zone. Thorne leads the attack. Looking to go right to the front of the net. There's the shot. They score! Matt MacLeod on the redirect, and the Battalion get the 2-1 lead.
What a nice pass there by Thorne, I believe it was, who just feathered it in front of the net, and MacLeod brought his stick. Let's take a look at that one more time as the Battalion bring forward. There's Thorne with just a nice feather pass towards the net, and MacLeod gets the stick, extends his hand with the stick in front of it, and all of a sudden it's a 2-1 game. Nice little, not too hard, not too soft. Thorne pushes it in front of the net. MacLeod in the
front. On the power play for the Sting, Kerbashian with a great move. Gets around two defenders and scores! Oh my, what a single effort from Kale Kerbashian to tie this game at 2. A huge power play goal. He goes untouched inside Battalion territory and beats Patrick Colleen.
We'll talk about wanting to get a highlight reel goal on first local. That's exactly what just happened here. Look at that from inside his own blue line. 1, 2, 3. Green shirts watching him slot it home. A beautiful goal. Like I said, with goals like that, we got to be keeping up with the Kerbashians. Opportunities, Lanes has seen 3 of them in this game.
They score off the draw. Ken Peroff wires it to the front of the net. The Battalion lead 3-2. A power play goal.
Well, if there was ever a time to say it's about time for the Battalion, it's certainly this particular goal. With 4 or 5 golden opportunities prior to this one, it was about time that the Battalion would slot one home. Ken Peroff from the point. Let's take a look at that one more time as Peroff gets the puck at the point, takes a nice shot, beats the blocker, And also beats the blocker of Jesse Raymond as he slots it high, and it's 3-2 for the Battalion. Ken Peroff with his 4th goal. If we hear something, then you will hear something.
Battalion score and get the 2-goal lead.
What a great situation there for the Brampton Battalion. Right behind the net, the puck squirms free in front of the net in perfect position. I believe Sean Jones is the culprit. He is right at the doorstep, unmarked. Squirms the puck free, as you'll see just a second, and Jesse Raymond all the way on the other side of the net, and Sean Jones couldn't be happier. The most productive player, or most productive player on the Brampton Battalion in terms of points and goals, asserts himself in this game as well, and it's a 4-2 game.
Across the blue line and 15 seconds remains here in the 3rd period of play. Battalion working this one to perfection. Sam Carrick with the open net, finishes it off. The Battalion will go home with a 5-2 victory on home ice over the Sarnia Sting. Sam Carrick's 2nd of the afternoon.
This is a well-deserved 5-2 win. If it weren't for Jesse Raymond, and if it weren't for Jesse Raymond's best friends, the post and the crossbar, the Brampton Battalion could have had a higher scoreline. But nevertheless, Dave McQueen will certainly have some words for his troops. Meanwhile, Stan Butler will have a lot of positives to say for his.
Brad Albert backpedals inside his own zone, and he'll run out the final few seconds of this hockey game. The hometown fans will go home happy. The Brampton Battalion get their first win of 2010, knocking off the visiting Sarnia Sting 5-2.
This certainly, throughout the entire season, is one of the Brampton Battalion's most deserving wins in terms of total play, offensively, defensively, and the amount of offensive chances that they had in this game. The 5-2 scoreline is certainly justified.
Going to take a break here on Brampton Battalion Hockey. We'll come back with our wrap-up. The Battalion win it on home ice, 5-2 over the Sarnia Sting. Stay with us. Our wrap-up is next.